Hey, what is up, you guys? It's Rage here, and as you can see, this isn't really much of a gaming video, which I've been doing a lot lately. This is actually reacting to my guy, Carlos the Rapper. I've been in contact with him recently. He's actually really dope. I saw him off someone else's post on YouTube, and I decided to check him out, which I checked out Life and Death, which is a really good song, and as you can see, I've checked him out just a bit more since then. I like him. He's got a lot of different style that he brings to it. He does this thing called ready set rap, which is basically where he takes like a minute of a beat and he'll just freestyle over it, which I think is really dope. But that's not what we're here for. We're actually here to listen to, as you can see in the bottom left, Toxic from it's his newest track. He dropped 6 hours ago. I was at work, so I didn't have the chance to take a look at it, but that's what we're doing here. He's, I believe, 22. He's from the UK. He's a really dope guy. Like I said, I've been in contact with him, and I really enjoy this guy. This will be a first time reacting to his new music, so let's get into it. Alright. Okay, it's kind of slow and melodic.
Everybody told me you was toxic. I said they didn't know you like I. Now you wanna make me look foolish. Had to go tell them they were right.
Alright, so it's already starting. I'm gonna guess it's about a relationship. Everybody told me it was toxic. So I'm gonna guess it's like a bad relationship type vibe. Say, you're with a girl, you like her, but she's bad for you. I'm guessing that's what this is about, but let's keep going. Let's see what this is all about.
Put my faith in you, my trust, I really did believe. I told them they don't know.
It started quick. Hold on, I'm gonna have to go back because it was still a little slow, and then it just went right into it. Hold
on. Now you wanna make me look foolish. Had to go tell them they were right. I put my faith in you, my trust, I really did believe. I told them they don't know you like I know you. Now it's plain to see the you I thought existed wasn't real. It was make-believe, blinded by that love. I guess it sucks, but now I'm too relieved. See,
I thought it was real, but it was just make-believe. Does he mean like the love? Like, I thought that there was really something going on there. I really thought that there was feelings, but you lied to me. There was nothing. There was no feelings at all. This is on a deeper level. I mean, a lot of what I've heard from him so far is on a fairly deep level. Life and Death, which, like I said, is a really good track. It's the first track I heard from him, but it hits on a deep level as well. It's on a whole, it's not a whole different spectrum. That's what I was gonna say, but it's not really a whole different thing. But it's like that is more, you're questioning why you're there. Like, what's the point in living? What's the point in dying? That's kind of that song. But this one is like, it's got a different vibe to it. I don't know really how to explain it, but it's still kind of like a little lower, like into the feels, but for a different reason, and I really like that.
And I was crying in pain, but I would lie awake at night and say tomorrow you'll change. The good times were good, but I can't.
Okay, I can relate to that line. When you're laying in bed crying and you said tomorrow I'll change, or something along those lines. I really like that because it's like, you're in a bad relationship and you're debating, oh, is it really worth it? And then they're like, I'll change for the better. I'll change so that no matter what really happens, I just want this to work out. I get that. I can see that. Let's keep going. We're not even a minute in and we're over here ranting.
Deal with the games. I wish you health, wish you wealth, wish your life is okay. I hope you wake up every morning with a smile on your face. But I can't be the one you hurt to try and deal with pain. Or the person that you look to when you passing the blame. The public you and private you, yo, they barely the same. Sick of saying sorry for the silly things I never did just because.
Sick of saying sorry for the silly things I never did. First off, that's basically a tongue twister, but there's a lot of depth behind that. Sick of saying sorry for the silly things I never did. It's like apologizing to her because you don't want to lose her, but at the same time you did nothing wrong. It just upset her. I get that. Alright.
Sad and I don't wanna see you shed a tear. But ain't it funny how the blame on me? Fool me twice and they gonna say shame on me. Yeah, this ain't a song I wrote to pick you apart. I think you're great, think you're pretty, think you're witty and smart. But consistency.
I like that. It's like, there's a lot of things. It's like, I'm not doing this to hurt you. You know, it's even putting up, like, I think you're witty and smart. Like, I like that. There's a lot of depth behind this. Oh man, this is getting me in my feels, Carlos. Oh my, I love it.
And you're consistent, you are always playing tricks, but this time I ain't picking your card. They all told me you was tough.
You're always playing tricks, but this time I ain't picking your card. Like, oh, I'm not falling for it this time. Like, no, not again. I keep doing it because I don't want to lose you, but not this time. Alright.
Can you messing with my head? I told them that you complicated, but you only meant the best. Now every day a test, I never studied, gotta guess. And if I get a question wrong, all the drama gonna commence like throw me a bone. Only ever did you right, but now you act like I'm wrong. Always looking for a fight, but I ain't take.
Always did you right, but you act like I'm wrong. I've never done anything wrong, but it's never enough to please you. Alright. That's a clever line. Because girls, not to say anything, but females have quite high expectations. Higher than probably a lot of guys can say that they can fulfill. And it's because they've probably been hurt previously, or they think a lot higher themselves than they should. And I'm not saying anything in a bad way, but it happens.
You want, trying to act like I'm the devil and it's making me want. And everybody told me you was toxic. I said they didn't know you like I. Now you went and made me look foolish. Had to go tell them they were right. Everybody told me you was toxic. I said they didn't know you like I. Now you went and made me look foolish. Had to go tell them they were right.
Alright. So that's the track. As you can see, it's Toxic. There's a lot of meaning behind this. There's a lot of depth into this. That was just my first listen. I know a lot of it went over my head, even though I tried to keep up. I didn't want to keep pausing, even though I kind of did. But the track itself, I definitely enjoyed. I love the fact that there's a lot of meaning and thought that was put into this track. Because I know people who, not shutting out any names, but like, there's a lot of mainstream rappers out there who have nothing to rap about, and somehow they have like a lot of clout. But this is what I like. This kind of stuff where you have something to speak of, you have shit coming straight from the heart, dude. And I love that. Like me personally, whenever I write stuff, I always want to have something that has meaning to it. I don't just want to throw words out there and hope it catches like a spark. Like I know a lot of people that do that, and then, you know, they kind of get big for a bit and then they fade out because they had that one spark and they weren't able to keep it going. But this guy, he's very unknown. I highly suggest people to check him out. He's an amazing artist. Like I said, I've been in contact with him, and I know he's got a lot more coming. He's got a lot upcoming in this. It's 2020 now. This is gonna be a big year for him. I can tell. Carlos, if you're watching this, I love this track. I love where you're going with this, and you keep doing you, man. Everything about this is just awesome. I've enjoyed this track. I don't think I've ever came across a track I didn't enjoy so far. But for those of you who did like it, the video, make sure you like, subscribe. I will leave a link down in the description below for this song, for his channel, and for his Instagram, because this guy is onto something, and he is making the right moves, and I'm really enjoying it, and I'm hoping anyone else who sees this enjoys it as well. But anyways, thank you guys. Make sure you keep posted and notified on any of my videos. If you do end up liking his stuff and subscribe to him or follow him, make sure to keep up with him as well. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.